Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, number 48. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Ready to go now. And now number 4.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That ball went out.
Man at second. And downstairs. And there's the automatic. Fly ball to right. Settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Keith Hernandez getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And there's a strike. Two out, space is empty. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one off the mark, and a count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, but no one left. The Twins coming up, no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Dwight Dock. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Twins, Kirby Puckett.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And takes low for ball one. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the left fielder.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. Dock will look to follow up an excellent performance last time out, tossing a shutout. That's in there. And the count even at one.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Puckett aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now it's filled up. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And a big factor for them in recent games, Kirby Puckett.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now the first baseman.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And now the right fielder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game one of this three-game set. There's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Just missing there. Ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The pitch.
We got a full count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now the third baseman, and that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. This to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Twin stranded pair. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Darryl Strawberry. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
– Strawberry getting the start in right, batting in the cleanup spot. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today, consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And quickly one away in the second. Now the catcher up to hit, Gary Carter. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. George Foster up now for the Mets.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Foster launched a homer in his most recent game. Yo, 1. That one fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Second inning here, no score. Slow roller to third. And that goes foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Howard Johnson. And that's in there for strike 1. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Coming home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, number 5. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Doc back to work.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the second baseman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Next to hit, Randy Bush. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That's out to center field. Gasper moving under this one. 1 away. So now here's the DH, Wilson. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
1 down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Doubled in his first AB. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Line drive and a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
First and second, 2 outs. Hernandez now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the Twins catcher, number 15. And there's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Puckett stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Doc winds and deals. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Three, 2 now. 1 out, base is empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the left fielder, 0 for 1 so far. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one the other way, and there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And here's the first baseman. Walked his first time.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
3 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Three and 2 now. Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That clips the corner. First and second, 2 down. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the third baseman. That clips the corner. In the dirt, and 1-1. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. As we go to the top of the fourth, now it's the power speed combo. Darryl Strawberry. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Gary Carter. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And now
Ball
it's
two.
even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's to third. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
1 out. Runner at second. Foster digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Hitter's got some
0-1's
good
the count.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Carter, the runner at second with 1 away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next for New York, Howard Johnson doubled his first time up. That's outside.
that pitch is out.
1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball,
Runner
1
at
strike.
second, 2 down. Not
2-1.
close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. That one hooked foul.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Santana will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 5.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one missed.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
And the 2-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. High fly ball out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 down now, and here is Randy Bush. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. And they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
Down.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Wilson in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Well struck right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder. That's in there. 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Twins leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first, and that's just foul. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. And there are 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the number 2 hitter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two down, nobody on, and delivers outside. 1 ripped. And foul ball. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, number 15. Doc back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Puckett in the box again. Takes a strike.
Ball 1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside corner, got him looking. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning, and now the first baseman, Heath Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He made him pay for that one. His second of the year. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 48 will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. A new pitcher in the game, number 19. Darryl Strawberry up now for the Mets. And he gets tied up right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one outside, and the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 23 warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Come back there to the mound. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. At the plate, Gary Carter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing, and he held up. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
One strike.
Popped in the air, left field, settles under this one, hauls it in for the out. George Foster, the next to hit. Foster with a homer in his last game. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at one apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Number 47, the next twin up to hit.
The first baseman, number 47.
That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder. And that one upstairs. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2-2 on the way. Upstairs.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out to center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
Now the third baseman, 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 down, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New arm out of the bullpen, Terry Leach.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's a little high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
The count is full.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the second baseman. Chopped to the left side. Over to first. Oh. That's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 23 on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Howard Johnson, a switch hitter batting right. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swings through that high fastball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santana getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
The tying run at the plate. And another ball. Wilson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Wilson up now for the Mets. And a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gasper on the move. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the center fielder. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. High pitch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 3 and the Mets 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Randy Bush. That one's upstairs, ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Up the middle, and that one handled. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's the catcher.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kirby Puckett digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Inside just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and the inning is over. On the mound now for the Twins, number 26. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 26.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, 1 for 3. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ron Davis warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Brown getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here is Keith Hernandez. And that one fouled off. holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Nothing across. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, number 9. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the first baseman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, look at the stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Twins 3 and the Mets 2.
Now pitching.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Ron Davis.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. To the batter now, Gary Carter. And that misses. And that's ball one. And fouled off. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So up next, George Foster. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's the strike.
The two strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One ball, two
in
strikes.
the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that's smooth a swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Johnson now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fought off foul. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Rafael Santana. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
1-1.
That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. With the tying run on at first here at the top of the ninth. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And that is out of play. Davis is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins strand the tying run on base to win it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.